On February 17th, 2009, the Oklahoma City Thunder agreed to trade Chris Wilcox, Joe Smith, and Devon Harden to the Hornets in exchange for Tyson Chandler. The big man was already an elite rebounder and seemed like the perfect fit for a young, up-and-coming team full of future Hall of Famers. However, the Thunder didn't like the look of his big toe and voided the trade. Chandler would go on to have a more than solid career, winning Defensive Player of the Year in 2012 and a championship in 2011. That Thunder team would later trade away Jeff Green to add Kendrick Perkins and was never able to win a title. Let's roll back the clock and throw away that idiot doctor's advice to see if adding Chandler to a core of Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Serge Ibaka, and the aforementioned Green would turn the Thunder into a championship squad. The roster is set. As you can see, had to fiddle with things a little bit. Players aren't their exact age because I went ahead and used the LeBron era roster and then just built the roster from there. But the important thing is everyone is here. We have KD, Russell, Ibaka, Tyson Chandler, James Harden, Jeff Green, Cephalosha, Daquan Cook, Nick Collison, Eric Maynor, Royal Ivy, Mo Pete, Dwayne Griffin, Otto Fields. The gang is all here, and I think this team, I mean, obviously this team is going to probably win at least one championship, if not multiple, but let's go ahead and get into season number 1 of this experiment where the Thunder add Tyson Chandler at 27 years. Wow. Can you imagine going from Kendrick Perkins to Tyson? No offense to Perk. Perk was a great player. I loved having him there. Was really good in some of those local commercials. I'll put one up right now so you can see it.
There's no way I'm singing it. Okay, son. Edmund Hyundai, Edmund Hyundai, Edmund Hyundai.
But Tyson Chandler is just such a massive upgrade in terms of athletic ability, and I think he fits the team much better. Let's see how we do. Since we're following a team, I won't just give you Tyson Chandler highlights. We'll just look at things as they go. Obviously, MVP, Russell Westbrook, love to see that. BG, Rookie of the Year. Manu, 6th man. Would have loved to see, I think actually in this, I have Harden starting. So I believe that, I think Jeff Green is our 6th man. It might be Tyson Chandler. I'm not sure who I went with. Dwight Howard, Defensive Player of the Year. Russell Westbrook, most improved player of the year. 27 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and solid shooting splits for Russell. Great season for him. As you can see, the Thunder were very good. Scott Brooks, Coach of the Year, 75-7, the best team to ever exist in the history of basketball.
Acknowledge me, please.
It has been pretty wild, but we'll see if they can top it off with a championship. Let's go ahead and advance. Of course, Russell is All-NBA first team. Wow. Okay, Durant second team. I'm surprised we don't have more guys up here. Okay, so just those two. Anybody on the defensive teams? No. Was that oh, Josh Smith. Okay, that was a Joe Smith. And Russell makes all defensive second team. Okay, and then we shouldn't have any rookies, I don't believe. Yeah, Jeremy Lin, there he is. Okay, we of course are the 1 seed. We'll be facing down this Clippers team. This is like Baron. Oh wait, why did they? So I guess they didn't trade for Chris Paul. Instead, they have Baron Davis going with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. So does that mean the Hornets aren't in this? So we can't check, but let's just check real quick. Yeah, so Chris Paul's still with the Hornets. Okay. All right, let's look at the stats real quick, and then we will go ahead and see how things are going in the playoffs. So Durant averages 30 points. Actually, interesting that Harden is only 14. He started every game. So all 3 of our stars all played every game. Ibaka played every game. I have injuries on, so we just got really lucky with injuries this year. As you can see, some of our secondary guys did miss some games, but the stars were in the games almost every time. Tyson Chandler not having the best season he's ever had, but 8 points, 9 boards. That's what we're looking for, is the boards. He also not a great rim protector. Thankfully, Ibaka's there. But still, with these two together, you got to assume that's a pretty deadly duo. But I am surprised to see Harden only averaging 14 points. Now, he's only 83 overall. He's 21 years old. Of course, Westbrook and Durant much higher rated than him. But still, I would have expected someone with James Harden's scoring acumen to be a little bit higher. Anyways, let's get to the playoffs. So we are facing the Clippers in round 1. Let's see how it goes. The Young Thunder absolutely dominate the first round matchup. They get past the Clippers in 5. Now it's onto this Dallas team, and as we can see here, this is actually a pretty stacked team as well. They got Dirk, the Matrix, old Jason Kidd, but he's still good. Jason Terry, JJ Barea. Remember, this is around the era that the Mavs beat LeBron's Heat, so they're a very good team. It'll be a tough test. Let's see if we can beat them. The Jet does his best to keep the Mavs in this, but they cannot keep up with the Thunder power the Thunder have. In fact, OKC sweeps them in 4. Now Oklahoma City is going on to face the San Antonio Spurs, and this Spurs team is aging. As you can see, I mean, Tim Duncan's still in the 90s. Obviously, Manu, Tony Parker is still solid. Tiago Splitter's here. Richard Jefferson, not yet a referee or whatever he's doing these days.
I'm terrible, bro.
But yeah, this team not the best. I think this is going to be a relatively easy victory, but it is the Spurs, so you never know. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's never doubt the Spurs again. As you can see, they've pushed the Thunder to 7 games. Let's see who wins and goes on to face this tough Celtics team in the finals. Under 2 minutes to play. The Thunder are up by 7. Let's see if they can hold on. We'll just stick with this one, see what they can do. Durant with the ball, being guarded by Richard Jefferson. That's a matchup the Thunder have to love. Tyson Chandler brings the screen. Durant open for 3. Don't know why he shot the fader, but it does not matter. No, that was only a 2. Excuse me. That was only a 2. Thunder up by 9, if my math is correct. Manu brings the ball down the court. Is Westbrook injured? Not injured. Is Westbrook fouled out? Sure, we'll play Cephalosha in the last minute and a half of a game. I mean, they are winning, so maybe they just need the defense. In the post, gets it to Duncan. Over to Parker, guarded by James Harden. Ugh, can't speak. And he misses, but Thiago gets the rebound. Thiago Splitter with the make. Thiago Splitter having a good night for him. Cephalosha with the ball, gets it to Harden. Oh my gosh, whose ball is it? Is that going to be that's off on Harden. It's San Antonio ball. We have to get Westbrook in there. There we go. Okay. We need somebody who can handle the ball because apparently that's not, I mean, I know it's not true. I know James Harden can handle the ball, but apparently he can't handle it there. So Ibaka, Westbrook in, Chandler is out. So they're going to actually go small here. I would have thought they would have kept him in to play against Splitter, but what can you do? Temple with the ball, one of San Antonio's worst players, but he gets right by James Harden. Of course, James Harden, not a great defender, but thankfully, Thiago misses the 2. Harden brings the ball down the court, gets it to Westbrook. Need to waste some time. There's only 46 seconds on the clock. They're up by 7. So ideally, we would just run the clock down as much as possible. Westbrook gets a screen, goes at his man. Ooh, misses. A relatively easy shot. Splitter with the rebound, gets it up to Temple. Temple brings it down the court, gets it to Parker. Parker looking for somebody. He had Splitter open under the basket, but didn't elect to go to him. Westbrook. Jefferson with the ball. Gets it to Parker. Parker rips. He misses. That's going to be your ball game, I think. Yeah, there's no way they can come back down from that. So a little bit of a scary moment there at the end, but fortunately for the Thunder, San Antonio is not able to capitalize. The Thunder will not be able to rest easy, though, because the Boston Celtics are a juggernaut of a team. They have Ray Allen, Rondo, KG, Paul Pierce. It is a very, very good team they're going to be going up against. It'll be interesting to see how they do. And with that, let's go ahead and see how the finals goes. Thunder versus Celtics. I've adjusted the lineups just slightly because I did notice that the Celtics have a very weak Ryan Hollins playing their center position, and then he's backed up by Glenn Davis. So it's definitely a position we can exploit with our man, Tyson Chandler. So I moved Jeff Green back to the bench, put Serge at the 4, and move Tyson Chandler to the 5. I think this is the lineup they should be going with, but for some reason the computer keeps switching Jeff Green into the starting lineup. I don't really understand why, but what can you do? So this is the lineup we're going to run with. Let's see how it goes. So far, the Celtics do not have the horses to keep up with the Thunder. OKC has a 3-0 series lead. Let's see if we can finish this out with a sweep. Given how dominant they were in the regular season, perhaps it is no surprise to see Oklahoma City absolutely destroying Boston here in their home court. They're winning by, 18 points with 50 seconds on the clock. So we will skip to the end of this one. We will see the Thunder lift the trophy. Tyson Chandler immediately makes a huge impact, makes this Thunder team the team to beat for the next few years. I will see you when the confetti drops. And there you have it, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and whoever this man is. Who's number 96 for the Celtics? Why is this bug? This bug continues to be Owens. Apparently has switched teams in the middle of the game. He has now joined the Thunder. He's celebrating. But I don't understand why this bug keeps happening. It's really unfortunate. They got to fix it. Either way, Scott Brooks and the Oklahoma City Thunder have become NBA champions in Tyson Chandler's first season with the team. It will be interesting to see, as always, in these types of saves. We'll give it 5 years, see what all happens. We'll see how many championships they can win in 5 years. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and skip to year number 2. I'll see you there. Welcome to year number 2. As you can see, not much has changed on our part. I mean, the players continue to get better as we suspected they would, considering they're only like 21 and 22 years old. However, I do want to show you a few things that are happening around the league before we jump in to the save. So this year, of course, is the year that LeBron left the Cavs. Now, you may be wondering, did he go to the Heat just like he did in real life? Did he go somewhere else? Where did he go? Well, he went to the Nuggets, which you might be like, oh my gosh, does that mean LeBron is playing with Carmelo Anthony? That's wild. I have bad news for you, Denver fans, because if we scroll down just a little bit further, we can see that Carmelo has joined the Heat. So it is going to be the Carmelo and D-Wade show over in Miami. They did not add Chris Bosh. I believe Bosh stayed with the Raptors. Yeah, Bosh is still a Raptor, although he did get his haircut. Actually, that may have happened before. I don't know. I can't remember Chris Bosh's haircuts. I'm not that big of a fan. But otherwise, for the most part, players have stayed where you would expect them to stay. I guess the other big one would be Amare did not leave the Suns. He did not go to the Knicks like he did in real life. But with that said, let's go ahead and see where the Thunder end up at the end of season number 2. Make it back-to-back MVPs for Russell Westbrook. Not as good of a statistical season as he had last year, but still, we'll take it. Kyrie is Rookie of the Year. Dragic is 6th man. Dwight, Defensive Player of the Year. Steph Curry, Most Improved. Scotty Brooks, as you can see, we went 75-7 for the second year in a row, so Scotty Brooks picks up his second Coach of the Year. Also grab Executive of the Year for Calvin. We look at the teams, of course, Russell and KD making first team All-NBA. Interesting to see Boogie up here. That's a weird one. You would think it would be Dwight, but whatever. Dwight does make second team. Nobody else from us here, and no one else from us here, correct? Yeah. Anyone on the defensive teams? We have no one, and we have Serge makes all defensive second team. Okay. What about the rookies? No rookies. I don't think. We shouldn't have any rookies on our team. So, well, maybe we have a rookie, but we shouldn't have any great rookies on our team, I should say. But of course, we are going to be the 1 seeds. And interestingly, we'll be going up against Steph Curry and Monta Ellis's Golden State Warriors. Let's look at the stats real quick before we jump into the playoffs, just to show you how things are going. Durant averaging 31 points a game and 7 rebounds. Great season from Ibaka, averaging a double-double, 10 and 10. Where is Chandler? Tyson Chandler, 5 points, 8 rebounds. Look, he's not here to score. He's here to be a defensive presence in the middle, and he is doing that. He is fed up and sluggish, but we'll deal with it, okay? Again, we had really good injury luck. Just so you don't believe me.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Now, I'm going to show you this, and then it's going to be, for some reason, it's going to not be on. I do have injuries on. See, so they can get injured, but for some reason, we are having incredible injury luck. With that said, now that you know that I'm not cheating, I'm not doing anything weird, let's go ahead and get into the first round matchup against Steph Curry's Warriors. As expected, the Bash brothers, Serge Ibaka and Tyson Chandler, dominate the series. OKC makes it through in 4. They're going on to play Blake Griffin's Clippers. I think this is going to be another quick series, but we've been wrong before, so let's see what happens. Yeah, as expected, the Thunder roll through this one. KD, Westbrook, and Harden, just too much for the Clippers. Now it's on to face a potentially dangerous matchup with Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire. Let's see how we do in the Western Conference Finals. I was correct. Jason Richardson gets hot and stays hot, and in spite of OKC playing decently well, it has gone to 7 games. Let's see who wins this series and goes on to face the Chicago Bulls in the finals. Okay, honestly, it was a very tight game until, as you can see it up here on the screen, in the third quarter, the Thunder just absolutely dominated. 35 points to the Suns 14, and they've continued to dominate. They've built a huge lead. We're not going to jump into this one. There's a minute to go. The Thunder are up by more than 20, so let's just finish this one out and we'll move on to the finals. There you go, 85-112. The Oklahoma City Thunder are going on to face this Chicago Bulls team led almost entirely by Derrick Rose. I mean, they have some players. Obviously, Noah is a solid guy. They got other guys, but yeah, I think this is going to be a series we should probably win, but I would have said that about the Suns, and they gave us a run for our money, so let's see how it goes. The Thunder have ran out to a 3-1 series lead. Let's see if we can finish this one off in Game 5. 1:52 left on the clock. OKC up by 3. They are at home, so you got to assume they have the home crowd at their back. Tyson Chandler looking to inbound. We'll just stick with this one since we haven't had any gameplay from the rest of this playoffs. Westbrook with the ball, drives at Derrick Rose. Rose not hurt in this version of the save, so he is playing well. Ibaka gets the rebound. He goes up again. Ibaka gets another rebound. He goes to Westbrook again. Westbrook does not go up this time. Westbrook gets the ball back. What are they doing? This is some interesting passing. Westbrook finally puts the ball into the hoop. Thunder up by 5, 90 seconds left on the clock. The Bulls are going to have to start moving quickly and then play some good defense. Rose gets a screen from Noah, gets it to Noah. Noah has a wide open lane, but Westbrook strips it from him. What a play. Russell Westbrook having himself a game. Doesn't look for Tyson Chandler. Probably should have, but I guess the Thunder probably want to hold the ball. Don't just need to score quickly. So Westbrook going to hold on to it, gets it to Harden. Harden drives at his man. Gets it to Durant. Durant rips from 3 with 7 seconds on the shot clock. He does miss, but that's okay. They wasted lots of time. Rose brings the ball down the court, being guarded by Westbrook. Gets it into Jang. Jang puts it up, misses, and is that Ibaka? Yeah, Ibaka gets the rebound. Durant brings it down the court, gets it to Westbrook. Westbrook doesn't shoot. Tyson Chandler, dang it, Tyson. Okay, well, he made it, so it doesn't matter. Tyson Chandler makes the shot. I was hoping they would run off more clock, but if you can make an easy shot, put yourself up by 7, I guess it's probably worth it. 44 seconds left to go. Let's see what Chicago does coming out of the timeout. The Thunder trying to pick up their second straight title, up by 7. Taj Gibson inbounding the ball. Bulls going to have to move quickly. Gets it to Noah. Noah gets it to Crawford. Oh, Jamal Crawford's on this team. I forgot. Gets it to Rose. Got to move fast. I don't know what they're doing. Wasting way too much time. Noah with the ball. Brings it back out. Gets it to Gibson. Gibson, come on, guys. You got to do something. Please, move. 10 seconds. Come on. Okay, they're going to lose. There's no urgency being played with here. Look at how slow he's moving. Gets it to Noah. Noah puts up a nothing shot. He does get a rebound, so I guess that's good for him. Rose thought about pulling, but does not. He gets it, but he does pull there. What a shot. It is a 4-point game, 13.7 seconds left on the clock. They're going to foul James Harden. James Harden goes to the line. The Bulls really needed to move much faster there. Oh, he's not going to go to the line. Excuse me. They had a foul to give, but man, oh man. The Bulls wasted probably what? They wasted more than 30 seconds on that possession and still find themselves down by 4 with the Thunder at the line. So just an all-time terrible clock management by the Chicago Bulls here at the end of this game. You hate to see that from them. They had a legitimate shot to potentially come back, but it's not going to happen. The Thunder pulling away, up by 6, 11.8 seconds left. We will let this play out. Of course, I don't think there's any chance the Bulls can get back in this. I mean, they would need a miracle upon miracles. They also would need to move the ball quickly, which they've not been doing. Here we go again. Come on, please do something. No, they're not going to. Just dribble it out. It's over. You're done. What are they doing? Come on. Okay, well, he does make a move, gets past his man, scores a 2. They're still going to foul. I don't really know why. It's kind of, oh, they're not going to foul. They're going to let it go. Okay, the Thunder have won their second straight title. That's 2 for 2 with Tyson Chandler on the team. Can we make it 3 for 3? Can we make it 5 for 5 even? That would be absolutely wild, but we'll have to see how it goes. I will see you in season number 3. It's year 3. We are here. The team is mostly exactly the same, at least for the players that matter. I've also gone ahead and checked for the other marquee players. Not been a lot of movement in that realm this year. So this season should be very winnable yet again. Let's see if the Thunder can make it happen. Make it 3 for 3. Westbrook picks up another MVP. Anthony Davis, Rookie of the Year. Lamar Baker, 6th man. Tim Duncan, Defensive Player of the Year. Trevor Booker, Most Improved. Scotty Brooks. As you can see, the record is the same. I thought it had gone down because it didn't seem like we were going to hit it this year. Still absolutely dominating. Calvin, of course, picks up Executive of the Year. Over in the All-NBA First Team land, we have Russell and Durant both making the list. Second team, no one. We did not. So I was wondering if we would see James Harden pop up here because he's in the 90s now, so it definitely has a chance to make it. But I guess when the guard talent is this good in the league, then maybe it's going to be a tough one. Defensive team, nobody from us. We shouldn't have any rookies, I'm guessing. No. Okay, so we are, of course, the 1 seed. We're facing Mr. LeBron James in the first round, so that'll be interesting. They also have Nene, Bismack Biyombo, Ty Lawson, Chauncey Billups. So this is kind of that Carmelo team, right? Oh, they have Birdman. Okay, so this team is not terrible, but I definitely, come on. They have no chance. Okay. But anyways, let's look at the player stats real quick, just so you get an idea of what we're dealing with. Durant's scoring is down a little bit. This season, Harden is a 20-point scorer. We finally had some players miss some time. Westbrook missed 4 games. Chandler missed 5. So guys getting a little bit more injured this year than they have been in the past. But with that being said, I think it's time. Let's get into round number 1. The Thunder get hot and they stay hot. And even when they miss, Tyson Chandler is there to clean things up. It is a sweep. LeBron James is out of the playoffs. The Thunder are going on to face, I believe this is Chris Paul's team. Yeah, Chris Paul, David West, Emeka Okafor, all the way up to 84 overall. Rookie Harrison Barnes, Trevor Ariza, got some decent players, but again, they're power ranked as the 17th best team in the league, so I do not think they're probably going to challenge us too much. Let's see how it goes. Chris Paul puts up a valiant effort, but is not enough. The Thunder simply have too many horses. They are moving on to play the Sacramento Kings in the Western Conference Finals. This Kings team, I do have to say, okay, obviously they have Boogie, they got Tyreek Evans, they got Beno, but also they have added Kawhi Leonard, so they got that very high draft pick, got Kawhi. Could be dangerous, but I don't think Sacramento is quite ready to compete. The Kings have no answers for the Thunder. They are moving on. They have yet to lose a game, and now they're going up against this Magic team that I believe, they have Dwight Howard, Rashad Lewis, Vince Carter, Jameer Nelson, JJ Redick is here. But to be perfectly honest with you, I think the Thunder might sweep this one too. Is it time to get out our brooms and crown OKC once again? Let's find out. My apologies, OKC fans. I got a text message while I was simulating and forgot to turn it off. As you can see, they won. We don't get to see them lift the trophy once again, but that's 3 for 3. So obviously, if you were a Thunder fan, you should be very, very angry at your team position in 2009 because bringing in Tyson Chandler would have kickstarted one of the biggest dynasties in modern NBA history. Now, of course, this is all for fun, but still, it's hard to deny how good the Thunder have been so far. They have 2 years left. Let's see what they can do. Welcome to year number 4, where we are trying to go 4 for 4 with titles with Tyson Chandler.
Just trying to do great things in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Now, the issue is that after this season, James Harden and Jeff Green can both walk, and our contract situation is getting a little bit iffy, so this may be our last season at full strength. Real quick, I haven't actually looked at this, so we'll just do it together. We can see if any of these guys have gone to a new team. Still a very weird one there, but it doesn't look like there's been much movement. I'm sure like as you get deeper into this, like if we find the, obviously like Kawhi being on the Kings, that's new, but that's because he was a rookie coming out. So a lot of that's going to be like rookie base. Kyrie on the Bucks. Okay, sure. But yeah, Gordon Hayward, a very 88. Has Gordon Hayward ever been 88 overall?
And then put it into his own chin as he slammed the ball.
Has he ever been that good? I mean, I know he was very good for a time, but it just seems like he's hurt so much. DeAndre Jordan on the Knicks. That's a new one. Anthony Davis is on the Mavericks. That could be a problem. But for now, we're just going to see how this ends up. See if our last season at guaranteed full strength, if we can win a 4th straight title. So I will see you at the end of this season. Unfortunately, Russell Westbrook could not pick up 4 MVPs in a row. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Let's look at the other awards. Giannis wins Rookie of the Year for the Cavs. Sure. Dante Green with the Sixers, with the 6th man of the year. Timmy D still winning Defensive Player of the Year, even though he's aging. Bradley Beal, most improved. He's playing for Toronto. We do fall back. Remember, we've been 75-7 3 years in a row, so we fall back to 62-20. We'll have to check and see if there's been any injuries, maybe. With our rating being so far down, that makes me think we've probably had a few injuries, but we'll see for sure. No one on first team. Russ makes second team, but no KD. So KD maybe has gotten hurt. We'll find out soon. No one on defense, first or second team. Jimmy Butler for the Grizzlies. I would love that in real life. Probably not any of these, right? Oh, there's a blast from your past. Am I right? Michael Carter Williams. Whew. Nerlens Noel too. Whew. I remember thinking Alex Lynn was going to be the next big thing. Steven Adams playing for the Lakers? No! All right, let's see the damage. So we are still the 1 seed, but let's go look at season stats. This will tell us if we've had some injuries. Okay. Okay. Reggie Jackson and KD are both red. That is very worrying. And we see, okay, KD is day to day. He has a broken left ankle, missed, what is that? 67, 82 minus 67, somewhere in the teens. I'm gonna stop trying to do the math. He did not play every game, but he did average 21 points when he was there. James Harden up to 24 points. I figure he's probably gone at the end of the year. Russell, 24. Jeff Green, 10. Reggie Jackson has become quite a player for us, but he is out for 4 to 6 weeks with a left ankle sprain. Ibaka plays the whole season. Tyson Chandler plays the whole season. This is the one thing I would love to see is for Tyson Chandler's blocks to be up, because his blocks being so low is worrisome. I mean, I feel like he was relatively good at blocks in real life. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Only 65, and he's currently, for some reason, not playing well. He's fed up and sluggish. Thankfully, AC Flanders is lit, y'all. Okay, anyways, with that out of the way, let's see how this first round matchup goes. So I don't know who Portland has, because we're at that point in the save where teams have gotten weird. They have Roy, they have Wesley Matthews, LA, Kelly Olynyk here, Batum off the bench. So not a terrible team. We definitely have a big advantage here, but we'll just have to see how it goes. All right, let's get into the first round. KD misses the first game, but with Serge Ibaka sending shots into the stands, we quickly learned that. And the Thunder get out in 5, and now it's on to face this Laker team, which is definitely solid, right? They have Kobe, they have Powell, they have a young, this might be rookie Dame Lillard. No, it's 3rd year Dame Lillard. Lamar Odom's still here, so they have some dudes. They could compete. Let's see how we do. Look, Kobe is always gonna cook, but KD comes back with a vengeance. The Thunder make it through in 6, and now they're on to face this T-Wolves team. Again, let's check them really quickly. Ooh, this could be an easy victory. Not a lot of studs here. Yeah, so this should be a relatively easy one. I do not understand how this Timberwolves team is ranked as the 3rd best team in the league, but I guess We'll find out why that is in the Western Conference Finals. I won't spend any time disrespecting the Timberwolves because Russell Westbrook already did that for me, but we're moving on. It's a sweep. We're going up against Derrick Rose's Bulls, the MVP of this season, in fact, and I believe this is a rematch of last year's final, so hopefully we'll end up with the same result. Yeah, things are looking good. We have a 3-1 series lead. Let's see if we can finish this one out. All right, we still can't get any real competition in these games, which is really sad. We're up 121 to 103. Serge Ibaka's at the line, probably going to make it even better. Yeah, so this game is pretty much over. 123 on the clock. I do not think the Bulls are going to be able to come back from, what is that, 17, 18, 19 points down. In spite of this, I think he's going to score here, surely. Cephalosha cannot guard him. Come on, go up with it. There we go. See, look, you could do it, Bulls. You should be better than this. All right. I will skip to the end. We will get to the confetti. I will not miss it this time, unlike last year. And there you have it. The Thunder make it 4 for 4 after adding Tyson Chandler. If you're a Thunder fan, I feel like this has to be the worst case scenario, right? Because you are obviously thinking, oh man, we could have had a chance at being a real dynasty, but instead we gave it up because we were worried about someone's big toe or whatever. If you're a fan of any other team, you're probably pretty happy with this save because you get to see the Thunder dominate, but you get to laugh at the fans because you're like, haha, you gave this up, you idiots. But if this year we are potentially going to lose James Harden and Jeff Green, so it could end the dynasty. We will see how it goes. I will see you at the beginning of year number 5. We're here in year number 5. As you could see, Jeff Green and James Harden both left the team. They're no longer here. We have a pretty solid core. You know, we have KD, we got Russ, we got Ibaka, we got Tyson Chandler still. We still have Reggie Jackson. CJ McCollum is here. Not really sure how we picked him up, but I guess we just lucked into that. But the team is pretty solid. I'm hoping we do well. Before we go, though, I wanted to show you a couple of things. Brace yourself, please. Do you see these next two names? LeBron and Kobe are now playing for the Lakers, so that's going to be a problem. A very, very big problem, I think.
Yeah, buddy! Wait!
Harden went to, I believe, the Nets. Let's see, was there anything else big? It's hard to remember because you don't know, like, who would have been a rookie. This is going to be disgusting. That's tough. There was one team I actually wanted to show you that he's not going to be good yet, and so it's not going to really matter. But if we go to the Spurs, yes, that's correct. They signed Jokic. So Tim Duncan is now partnered. I mean, obviously, these guys way too old for it to matter, but for at least a season, young Jokic will play next to Tim Duncan. So that should be fun, I guess. Anything else to note? I mean, Klay Thompson's here on the Rockets. This team looks very good, right? They have, what is that, 5 or 6 guys, all 84 plus. So they're going to be tough. But yeah, I think the big thing to note is, of course, this Lakers team that is just, I mean, come on, they have 2 studs, 2 young guys that are, you know, on relatively cheap contracts that really helps them out here. Daquan Cook, always a great shooter. Another young guy down here. I see Marcus Smart. They brought in LeBron. They still have Kobe. This is going to be... They're going to be tough to beat. Let's see if we can do it. I'll see you at the end of the season. D Rose is back to winning ways. He wins another MVP. Jokic wins Rookie of the Year for the Spurs. 6th man is James Johnson for the Bulls. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. That is worrisome because the Mavs looked pretty loaded. They could be a tough team. Alan Bibby, is that Mike Bibby's son? Alan Bibby. KD, of course, All-NBA first team. Worrying that, I mean, I guess it's not that worrying, but I am a little worried that there's no Russell up there. Hopefully he's here. Yes, Russell is here. I was worried he might have gotten hurt. Jokic as a rookie making 2nd team All-NBA. That is pretty impressive. Russ gets 2nd team on defense. All right. Are we the 1 seed? We are not. This Minnesota team is, which again, they were up here last year, right? But they're not that good. I don't know how they are playing so well. Let's get to the league or season stats. So, of course, KD leading the league leading the team in scoring, 29 points. It looks like most of our guys stayed pretty healthy. And we have Kirk Heinrich. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. We have Kirk Heinrich on the team.
He is him.
Okay, sure, fine, whatever. This is worrisome. I would love to see Tyson Chandler with more blocks, but at least he's getting the boards that we want him to, although he's almost being out-rebounded by KD. I mean, KD is a nearly 7 foot tall, so I guess we get a lot of rebounds, but you would think Tyson Chandler would have more than him. But let's get on to round 1, see if we can beat the Memphis Grizzlies. Unfortunately, we find ourselves going into a Game 7 against Memphis. Let's see if we can get out of this one alive. No sense hopping in on this one. The Grizzlies did cut it back. I actually was simming a little quickly because they were doing really badly, but then they did have a very solid into the 4th quarter, but still they're going to lose by around 11. I guess we can go ahead and finish this thing out, see what it is. Yeah, so a 12-point loss for the Grizzlies. We are moving on to round number 2, and we will be facing the Sacramento Kings. This team is pretty close to loaded. I mean, they got Big Baby, of course. You know, they got quite a few guys. So it's going to be a tough series. So let's see if we can make it through. Like I said, this team is definitely a problem. We are down 3-2. We may not even make the finals this year. Here in Sacramento, there is 2 minutes on the clock. Let's see if they can hold on. or if they are going to lose in the second round of the playoffs. Westbrook drives around his man, gets right by Big Baby, but misses the easy shot. That was unfortunate. Kawhi Leonard bringing it down the court. He's looking for somebody, not going to get anybody. Probably want to try to get the ball into Cousins. I feel like Tyson Chandler has not had a very good series. He calls for the screen. Although, saying that, I guess Kawhi does have Reggie. Oh my, okay. Ooh, all right. Ooh. That was rough. That was rough on both my commentary and a rough play for the Thunder. All right, Boogie is going to the line. Hopefully I can be less tongue-tied from here on out.
I ain't never, ever seen you act like this before.
He makes the first one. The Purple Faithful are happy. Of course, in this era, they don't have like the beam yet, but maybe someday he'll add it to the game. He misses his second free throw, gets the ball up to CJ McCollum. McCollum puts the moves on him, but does not shoot, does shoot there, makes it. It is now a 6-point game with 1:23 on the clock. Great make from the young guard. Kawhi, this time he's being guarded by KD, probably a much better defender to have him on than Reggie Jackson. He gets the screen. I think that's not, is that Omer? I can't see his name. Kasipi? I might have pronounced that wrong. I apologize, but Kawhi hits the shot. Doesn't matter. Westbrook brings the ball down the court. He's looking for something. He needs to waste some time here. They're up by 4. He gets the screen. He's going to pop.
I said whatever.
And he shoots and misses the shot. Not the best shot, but I mean, it is Russell Westbrook, so what did you expect?
I don't know what he was talking about, but
the man is going to shoot whether he should or not. Baron Davis with the ball. He is a little tired. The Gatorade symbol is showing. Ooh, that's a tough shot from Kawhi. Kawhi hits a tough shot right over Kevin Durant, brings his team within 2 with 40 seconds on the clock. Westbrook, I would love for him to waste some time this time instead of popping up a shot on Baron Davis. He gets by his man. Oh, he puts the spin move, half spin, full spin, thinking about it, doesn't do it. Oh my gosh, Westbrook, how do you miss that one? Westbrook misses a gimme. And now Sacramento has the chance to tie or go up by 1 with 20 seconds on the clock. They will not have the last shot, which means at least the Thunder will get to... Okay, the Thunder won't have to worry about taking the last shot because they get the rebound and Russell Westbrook is going to the line. Oh, no, he's not. Excuse me. They had a foul to give. I apologize. The Thunder are going to inbound and then Russell Westbrook will go to the line, I would assume. Are they going to foul? Yes, they will foul. Baron Davis gets the foul. Westbrook at the line, trying to put the team up by 4. If he makes these, we'll be in a good spot. He does make the first one. Can he make the second? It is a 3-point ball game, 12 seconds on the clock. Westbrook makes both his free throws. OKC up by 4. They're looking to force a game 7. The Kings trying to end it on their home court. Kawhi with the ball, takes a shot, misses the shot. Chandler gets the rebound. Chandler will go to the line. Not a very good free throw shooter, but there's only 7 seconds on the clock. So the Kings are going to have, oh, look at that hat. What a shot. We'd love to see this man, the back of this man's head. That's perfect. Thank you, 2K. Okay. Tyson Chandler does make his first. That is pretty much the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Only 7 seconds left on the clock. Be very, very tough for the Kings to come back at this point. He does miss the second one. Can they get it up the court quickly, or are they just going to be lackadaisical like they always are? The AI in this game, not that great. Kawhi does just rip from deep, does not make it. The Thunder win by 5. We will be going to a Game 7 in Oklahoma City. I will see you there.
Bring me some water.
The away team again holds a lead. This time it's Sacramento up by 2 with 1:58 left on the clock. McCollum with the ball. I didn't check any foul trouble, but Reggie Jackson is in the game, which tells me that we may have a... Oh no, KD is in there. I thought maybe KD was out. Anyways, while I was looking around to see where players are, Westbrook hits a shot, does his baby celebration. Love to see that. And now the Kings have the ball. Baron Davis brings the ball up the court. He is looking for a man. He doesn't find him. Ooh, you got to pull from there. Okay, he does pull. He makes a not very good defense there from Russell. Kind of left him wide open. It's still a 2-point game for Sacramento. Westbrook with the ball comes down the court. Are we going to have a point guard battle? Oh, we're going to have a point guard battle. Russell goes right at him. What is he doing? Okay, do something, Russell. Please pass the ball. Do something. Get it back out to Reggie. There we go. Okay, reset. Come on, guys. McCollum, Durant rips. Durant hits. And that is now a Thunder lead. All right, 1-point game. Thunder up at home. 1:15 left on the clock. Baron Davis gets it to... Ooh!
Jackhammering those balls in.
Tyson Chandler is left sleeping. And Boogie Cousins throws down the alley-oop dunk. Kings back up by 1. Let's see if the Thunder can make it back. Russell thought about doing the spin move, but couldn't get it around his guy. He's looking for a screen. He gets a screen from Tyson Chandler. Ooh, I don't know about that. Okay. All right, fine. Fair enough. I was not sold on Boogie leaving him off the screen, but whatever. All right, Boogie with the ball. He's going to work. Boogie putting on the moves. Tyson Chandler cannot hang with this man. Boogie, one of the best players in the league. Russell sticks his hand in, pokes it out, but it's still going to be King's ball, I believe. Yeah, King's ball under the basket. 11 seconds on the shot clock, 41 seconds on the real clock. Gets it into Cousins. Cousins gets it over to whoever that was. Baron Davis with the ball. Is Baron Davis going to pull? No. Baron Davis, another lob. Oh my God. What are you doing, Tyson Chandler? He's killing us. He's been so good so long. But now he's getting destroyed by Boogie Cousins. I mean, granted, Boogie is 95 overall, and I believe that because he is not lit or fresh, Tyson Chandler is 81, so it's a big overall gap. But still, you got to be able to handle that. I mean, he's looking like Kendrick Perkins out there. Kendrick Perkins, who, as my father once said, couldn't even jump over a piece of paper. Let's get it together, Tyson Chandler. All right, out of this timeout, the Thunder down by 3. They still have plenty of time on the clock, so they don't have to jack anything up, although Russell Westbrook is on the team, so you never know what he's going to do. Oh, he really thought about it. Did you see that? My man thought about it. He goes to work. He's putting the moves on. He's backing his man down. He's looking for something. He gets a spin move. Not a great shot. He misses. Oh, I thought he was going to get the rebound there. All right, so who is that? Baron Davis going to the line. A terrible, terrible possession from Brody. But, you know, that's the good and the bad with Russell Westbrook. You kind of got to accept it. Sometimes he's going to be incredible, best player on the floor, but other times he's going to, make some boneheaded mistakes. Baron Davis trying to put the team up by 5. And he does. It is now a 5-point ball game, 24 seconds on the clock. The Thunder's season is on the line. They are 4-time defending champions. However, they did lose a major piece in James Harden. So it would not be a big shock if they lost, but still, we'd love to see them get back there and at least defend their title. Tyson Chandler looking to get the ball in. Maybe don't go to Russ this time. They go to Russ. Russ looking for a screen. He's going to do something. McCollum with the ball. McCollum, he's a good shooter. Could he make a 3 here? No, he doesn't shoot. Get it to Chandler. Get it to him. Chandler, easy shot. Easy dunk, 3-point ball game, 15 seconds on the clock. Thunder will have to foul. Would rather not get in Baron Davis's hands, but I don't know if Kawhi is any better. Kawhi Leonard to the free throw line. Not sure. Who's that? Who's that man that just fouled him? Okay, whatever. Kawhi makes his first shot. It is a 4-point game. Kawhi's second shot is up, and it's another make. This is pretty much over. Sorry, Thunder fans. You're not going to get a chance to win title number 5. I apologize. I mean, I guess it's not my fault, but it's Tyson Chandler's fault because he can't play any defense. All right, a 2-point game, though. Durant still cooking. Maybe if they had passed it to Durant a little bit more often instead of letting Russell Westbrook go to work, we would be in a better position, but what can you do? Baron Davis at the line, looking to put his team up by 4. He makes the first. Credit to the Kings. They have not missed a free throw here in the clutch. They've been playing very well, and they do not miss that one either. It is now a 4-point game, 9.7 seconds on the clock. You got to get it to Durant. Durant, oh, what are they doing? Okay. Oh, he misses. All right. That's your ball game. The Thunder are out. The Kings are moving on. Unfortunately, we could not make it 5 in a row. We will go ahead and see who wins the finals. I will see you when a champion has been crowned. Oh my God. The Timberwolves won the title. This Timberwolves team they do not look that good, but somehow they get it done. The Timberwolves are your champions in year number 5. So what we're going to do now is usually when I focus on one player, we just follow that person's career after 5 years. We do the 5-year experiment, see what they do. And then we get to the end, we see the careers. Since it's a whole team, I'm going to send to 2023 and just show you what's happening to the Thunder, what's happening to the league. We'll have a quick wrap up and then we'll get you out of here. Okay, it is 2023, so I thought I'd welcome you in and show you some of the things that happened just real quick. As you can see, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka all stood on the team, and even McCollum all stood on the team the entire time. They never left, which is pretty wild. There was a lot of moving around, so this is going to get a little confusing, but basically what you need to know, I mean, you can click off if you want after this. The Thunder never even played another finals, despite having KD and Westbrook. They never even made it back to challenge for a finals championship. So the other stuff we're going to do, this is just, I mean, for fun, I guess. So if we go to season awards, of course, we were living in the Derrick Rose era. He won 4 MVPs, then Jokic wins 1, Curry, D'Angelo Russell won an MVP, Jokic wins another one, Simmons, and then Ben Simmons, another guy that's like, Ben Simmons, okay, and Luka wins in the most recent season. Interesting that Luka and Russell were both with the Pistons, although I think Russell left after that season, so did not stick together. Okay, Rookie of the Year, I mean, these are like pretty basic who you would expect, right? So no big surprises there, but you could see, if your favorite team maybe picked up one of these guys you would prefer. I mean, I'm sure all of the Portland fans out there would love to have Anthony Edwards, just like the Clippers would love to have. I mean, would they love to have Ja? I don't know. Maybe it would have been better if Ja ended up in like Minnesota or something. I don't know. Sixth man, there's that if you want to pause it. Look, LaMelo winning back-to-back, sixth man, okay. Also, Schroeder winning 3 in a row. That's pretty impressive. Defensive player of the year, mostly Anthony Davis. In fact, Anthony Davis has been the best player in the league for a long time. He's 96 overall. No one else is even that very close. Then yeah, you can look at that. We just had the first Kia clutch player of the year. It goes to Porzingis, past champion. So here we go. Of course, where we ended it, it was the Timberwolves with Kevin Love winning. Then that Sacramento team that we had a tough 7-game series against. Actually, I think we lost to them, actually. The team we lost to in this year number 5 came back the next year and won a title behind Boogie. Drew Holiday led, I believe this team also they had another big man. I can't remember who it is. They had Andre Drummond and Drew Holiday. They won a title. Then that Jokic-led Spurs team that I showed you toward the end of the saves, they won a title. Giannis, this team is crazy. This is a team I was controlling, and I was not doing anything, but they drafted Porzingis, Giannis, and Embiid, and they had them all on the team and won a title, but then they all, immediately dispersed. Then the next year, Cat 76ers came and won a title. As you can see, this Minnesota Timberwolves team that we were kind of dunking on, they consistently were very good. They only won 1 title, but they made 3 finals. That's pretty good for them. San Antonio behind Jokic wins back-to-back. And then the Hawks won the most recent year. Now that says Jamal Murray won the finals MVP. That is true, but you have to keep in mind this team also had Giannis on it, so they're very stacked. So that's the history of the NBA if you added Tyson Chandler to the Thunder in 2009. Obviously very successful. I think if you're the Thunder fans, you would take this. I mean, it is kind of sad that they could not build another title contender around a core of Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Serge Ibaka, but what can you do? And with that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you next time with something that I think is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a little twist on what we've been doing recently where we're giving a star player a journeyman's career. This one's going to be a little bit different. I think it should be fun. So check back next week. See you later.
Thank you.